All right, guys, we're going to go live showing y'all this plugin again that everybody's loving and raving about. All right, so this one, I'm going to wait on some peeps to show up, but we're going to be talking about the plugin that I just came out to increase proximity and to increase your proximity signals for your GMB. So we're going to be going over that. So any of y'all that didn't catch it, I believe it is this morning or last night, whatever, whenever I did it. The days and are all kind of mixed up for me right now, but nevertheless, we're going to demo it, get a couple of people in here, got some eyeballs in here already, and then we're going to go over how to set this thing up for everybody so everybody can see it. Show you where to get it from, everything. Okay. I have a support system already set up. I have a VA specifically on this completely by themselves. All right, so you can actually get this whole kit and caboodle set up all by your lonesome if you want to. Okay. And we're going to go over everything, how to set it up, what it looks like, what driving directions look like, all that wonderful jazz. Okay, if you want to put on driving directions and things to do, places to go, you want to put in all that information, etc. Okay. Just giving a few more minutes to get everybody in here, and then we'll go ahead and get everybody out of here and show them how to do this thing. Washington. So hopefully y'all guys are doing good. If you have any specific questions, drop them in the chat. I do have a support team already set up for this, so if anything is to come about or any issues do come up, which I haven't seen any real issues come up yet, then what'll happen is we'll actually get it taken care of, and I have a support ticket system. So unlike some people that put stuff out. So we have a support system and generally same day, except on the weekends. Sometimes on the weekends we're going to be a little bit slower because it's already the weekend for us. Okay, so bear that in mind. Okay, just give it a few more minutes and we'll let everybody get in here. Alfredo, when we purchase services for fulfillment on the website, does the setup come with it? No. So if you actually purchase this plugin, the setup does not come with it. If you want us to set it up for you, because a lot of people may or may not want that, if they do, then all they got to do is email me and say, hey, can you set up the API, etc., for me? And we will do that for you. Just kind of need to know, an email back, hey, I want it set up, what sites you want it set up, how many sites you want it set it up, and all that jazz. Okay. What we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and get demo. We got 15 people in here already, so don't want to burn too much time. If you're not in the GMB Pros, I would encourage you to get in the GMB Pros. I'm going to demo that for y'all as well and show you what that is, because some people still ask about that. So GMB Pros, if you go to Thrive, all right, and I dropped this link in the group already, but for instance, just showing y'all real quick, if you drop this link, I've already dropped it in the group, right, in our Facebook group. If you go to Facebook, you'll see it. All right, it's the very top of the group, this right here. If you go here, what is our Elites Pro GMB? Okay, it's going to give you private access. It's basically bundling it all, everything, as far as all my private Facebook groups, all my past courses, all my current courses, all my new courses, all my future courses, and any and all GMB tools that I release. So far, we've released the virtual assistant time clock. We've released the WordPress plugin for city pages, which I'm going to demo today. And then I also, by the end of the month, plan to have the advanced schema plugin ready, which will also be a standalone too. So that's what's coming out all right. Also in September, we will be having our virtual assistant training course coming out, which is 20 plus standard operating procedures, everything from finding VAs, hiring them, hiring project managers, social media management, backlinking, SEO, GMB management, content writing, everything you can think of that you need to run a successful digital agency, how to even get clients, all of it. So that's what really the Elites GMB program is. It comes with all my templates, all my SOPs, all my Zoom classes, my CTR boot camp, everything. Okay. You can either sign up at $97 a month or a one-time payment of $597. This price is going to go back up to $897 by Monday. Okay. Now let's go ahead and jump right into the demo. If you want, and you can even see my regular price for the Elites is $897 on the website. So you have to go to the Thrive link, which is in our free GMB group, Google My Business SEO Help group. Okay. George, William, can you please explain how to make several pages on the same site for close addresses? For example, Miami Beach. So you would typically make your city pages just the same way I make my location pages. For example, if I had Miami, then I had Miami Beach, and then I had Haley, Aventura, and I had Boca Raton, all those different pages, right? I have all that. I literally set them up the way I normally teach you in class with all your service information. And then you use these short codes, which I'm going to show you from our WordPress plugin, to populate the information for that specific area, neighborhood, things to do, places to go, etc. So it's literally going to pull, I'll give you an example. Let's say Jacksonville, Florida. If I go to Jacksonville, Florida, Jacksonville tells me all this information about Jacksonville, the area, the elevation, the local weather, the mayor, Lynn Curry, and then it gives me the neighborhoods. And then if I went over here and put things to do in Jacksonville, it will then give me a list of things to do, places to go, top sites in Jacksonville. This plugin eliminates the need to have to do that manually. I insert a short code. It pulls the Jacksonville, Florida information, area, local time, mayor, weather, population, right? Then I enter another short code and it enters in all the neighborhoods in that area, which are then hyperlinked to the GMap for that neighborhood. Then it enters in, if you actually go things to do, this is another short code, and it hyperlinks on things to do, places to go in Jacksonville, right? Everything you can think of, if there is an actual link to it, it will give it to you. Just like that, just like that. And it's all hyperlinked to open up in a separate URL or pop up and not take you away from the site. That's the way we got it set it up for conversion rate optimization. All right, now if I go down here and let's say this is a GMB, this right now, this driving directions is set up to go to someplace in New Jersey, and we can fix that and change that to go to Jacksonville. I'm going to show how easy this is. So if you were to go into the back end and you wanted to send everybody to, let's say, this business in specific, which is Quality Discount Roofing, and I wanted their address, I literally come here and get their address, okay? But first off, let's go to the maps, not to Google to do so. I hope y'all guys enjoy this. I mean, really, we worked really, really hard on this. I'm giving y'all as much value as I possibly can. We go here, we grab the address. We go down here, and all we do is literally in the bottom short code is take that address information and post it in between right here and right here. Post it, done. That's it, right? The city is Jacksonville. City directions. You see the short code. If I wanted to take this short code and put it on another city page, let's call it Jacksonville Beach, I would go in here and edit this and change it to Jacksonville Beach, Florida. Jacksonville Beach, Florida. Jacksonville Beach, Florida. Literally, all you have to do is change the city and state mentioned in the short codes. That is easy as peasy to do. Okay. Let's go through here. And it's going to populate, pulls in the Jacksonville information, and then it's going to pull in the things to do, places to go, all that jazz. Let me clear the cache. And then things to do, places to go, all that jazz populates on here. All right. All these are driving directions. I'm sending every street in the entire city of Jacksonville to a specific GMB to increase proximity. All of this information being pulled in from Google increases proximity. So, for example, when I go to Google My Business and I'm on this, I'm literally on someone's GMB and Google's telling you exactly up here what they think is important. What do they think is important concerning that GMB? Nearby restaurants, I don't know, express food store, attractions, Cascade Outdoors. I mean, all these different things in here, hotels, attractions, transit, parking. Google literally tells you, hey guys, this is what's important to us when you use our SERPs, our search engine. Okay, let's see here. Okay, Kristen L. Hi, William. I've got the GMB bundle. Okay, so when you go to use the discount code to get the bundle, not to get the bundle, to get the tools, you have to enter in both of those tools to use the code. If you only enter in one of those tools, it's not. You have to enter in the discount code for the one link I sent you and the virtual time clock. You have to listen. In the email I sent you was the WordPress plugin and the time clock. You have to have in your shopping cart the WordPress plugin and the time clock, and then use the code. If you do it any other way, it will not work. Okay. So hopefully that answered you, Christinelle. If it doesn't, email me at philamrush, FILAMRUSH at gmail.com. Mark, same thing. Okay. Chris, same thing. And Christinelle, it's 4 a.m. in the UK. You woke up just for this. It sounds like you're addicted. Can we use tokens from other plugins in your short code? I don't think so, but I don't know. You could try it and let me know. Yep. So here's what you have to do. So, for example, I send over to you this email right here, which you're going to get. It's going to be this link and this link. You have to use both of these links, add them to your cart, and then use the code. If you do not do that, it will not work. Okay? So make sure you do that. If you don't do that, let me know. Later today, I will actually have a support link going out where you can submit requests. Maybe you want a new feature added, or maybe something's not working exactly the way you want it, or if you need an installation and want help getting your API set up, you could submit a ticket, and that will be a link via support, and it will be going out later today. All right, Mark, so now you got in, now that you did that with the code. Great. Can you explain how I would structure the site? Do I use this on the main city pages and then build neighborhood pages? You're not stupid, Bart. William's working and I'm asleep. Yeah, I got some good sleep last night. So, for example, here's a website, right? It has service area pages up here. It's still loading because I'm running my video. Right, internet's been kind of slow and acting up over here in the Philippines. But you go to your city, so they serve this area, right? And St. Louis County has Chesterfield, Florence, Clayton, Baldwin, Kirk. And this is how you would structure it. Let's say it was Jacksonville, but Jacksonville has Jacksonville Beach, Arlington, San Marco, downtown. I could literally create, if I wanted to, Jacksonville and then sub pages by neighborhood or by area if I wanted to. And then I could then take these short codes, drop them in, and take and pull all that extra information for each of these neighborhood pages. The only thing that's going to stay the same, and once you've done it, you could literally clone the thing and use it as a template, is adding all your services the way we do. Like this one's a tree removal specialist. So literally the only thing he has in here is all of this will stay the same on every single city or neighborhood page. And then the only thing that will change will be what text we're mentioning Chesterfield in here sometimes and in the H1s or H2s. So H1 up here, H2 down here. And then the rest of this information we used to do manually. But now we'll be able to do it with the plugin as well. So then on top of it, of course, at the bottom of your pages, you want to put in, if you will, your map or GMB map down here as well. So let's see if you got any more questions. Do I use a plugin on my suburb location page? Yes. That's exactly what you do. So let me know if you guys have any other questions, because if not, we'll be getting off here pretty soon. Once again, if you're not a part of the GMB Pro deal, you want to be, because if you go to the website, it's going to be $8.97. But if you go into the group and go right here, it is $5.97, at least until Monday. On Monday, I'm going to raise the price, because if you go to any one of these, for example, you'll be paying, $97 a month, some of these, and some of them, you're just going to save a lot. Ask anybody in the group and you get a huge, huge, huge value for it. Joining late, what tool was this? Rudy Sanchez, this is for location pages. I would encourage you to go back, watch yesterday's live and watch today's live again. Essentially, think of it this way. All this information is now being pulled automatically and is all tied to your Google My Business and their hyperlinks. If I was to click on any of these, it takes me to like Adventure Landing, that GMB, that's in Jacksonville. All of these neighborhood pages up here, it will display 60. This one's downtown. And it will show downtown area, downtown Jacksonville, etc. If I was to go, let's say the sports complex, these are all hyperlinks to things to do, places to go, shit like that, neighborhoods. And that's what you want in here. This is Avondale in Jacksonville. This is Brentwood in Jacksonville. It's a neighborhood. This is Picketttville in Jacksonville. It's a neighborhood. And there's Arlingwood. And it all pulls from Jacksonville area, right? Deerwood Center. All these are in Jacksonville. And it will pull that information, the city information, etc. So now, instead of having to build out your location pages and manually go in here and insert all this and manually hyperlink it all, manually go look at your maps and go, because I used to literally have to go to, let's say, for example, we'll go San Marco in Jacksonville, right? And I would literally have to list out all the neighborhoods and go in here and hit share, grab the hyperlink, and then hyperlink San Marco in this text to it. Same thing with here, things to do, places to go. Grab all the images and hyperlink every one of them. I would literally have to go in here, go grab it, same way we did it here, grab this and then hyperlink it. And it's very time consuming. Now the maps down here alone on your driving directions, this takes one of my VAs 1 week, depending on how many streets are in a city. So all these streets that are in here, it would literally take us a week to do all this if we did it manually. But now we don't have to do none of this manually no more. The only part you have to do is set it up on your Google API. Once you set it up on your Google API, then it's clean as, a whistle. Let me show you this real quick. You do get documentation with this as well. The documentation is literally going to show you step 1, how to install, how to activate it, right? How to set up your Google API, what short codes to use, ascending, descending, all the different variations you can do, etc. And I did have someone ask me something else. It kind of popped up. What if my website is not on WordPress? So I got one for you guys. If your website's not on WordPress, it's on Weebly, on its Wix, I'll forgive you. Okay. Yes, it's crap. Yes, you need to get it fixed. But maybe you can't afford the $350 it normally takes for me to transfer and build a site. What I'll do is my normal special, which is $175 for a website of 10 pages, I'll transfer sites for you. If you go to rankfortress.com and go to our website area, then what you'll do is you'll see underneath websites, you'll see, for example, let me pull it up here under web design. It's normally $350 or $997 or $175. So this one right here, and we'll literally transfer something from Weebly or Wix. All right, this is 100% the best plugin you've ever seen. Gregory Campbell says, I love location pages, but I'm so lazy on them due to time. Exactly. It's a lot of freaking time. I literally have probably 8 people working on just location pages. Okay, Gregory's asking, what plugin do I use for Google reviews? So one aspect of it, if you go to sod installation, right, I do a couple of things. I use this plugin, and then I also take the same, if you will, testimonials and reviews, and I embed them right here, and they're all hyperlinked. And then down here as well, I create a PDF. You'll see it, which will actually have the reviews and once again be hyperlinked. So I do multiple things. Now the plugin I use, if you want to know what plugin it is, we'll go in here, log in. This is not Rudy. This has nothing to do with the backlinking tool. But that being said, you could actually use this in conjunction with that backlinking tool to create mass pages. Imagine if you had, let's say, I'll give you an example in a second. Let's go to plugins. And the plugin I use, I'm going to show you for the WordPress review or Google reviews. You go Google reviews. It's really hard. Go to Google reviews, and is this one right here, widgets for Google reviews. That's the only thing I use. I use this one right here. It's just by trustindex.io. That's for my embed on the home page. The rest of it, where it's the actual text of the review, that's manual. The PDF is manual as well. Like this is manual. And then the PDF that's linked to this image here, that's manually done. But I do have an SOP in the back end that shows you how to do it. This is the embed with the tool. Now, that being said, I had someone ask, they said, Rudy asked, is this similar backlinking tool? No. But that backlinking tool, let's say you had a mass, and I'm going to have training on this eventually for that tool. But that tool, the backlinking tool, let's say I do a mass page generator, and I take the mass pages and it creates hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pages, let's say based upon zip code. So we go here, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's go zip codes, right? And you have all these zip codes. I could literally create pages and pages of information. You know, how many pages is this? You're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Let's just say a good 100. So a new 100 pages, all of which is about each of those locations, each of those neighborhoods. And I can take my short codes and put them in there. Then I can also then take the backlinking tool and incorporate it as well. So that's exactly one way you could use it, but we'll have training on that totally different. But that's totally different than this plugin. The plugin itself is specifically for your neighbor, your city information, your city neighborhoods, and your things to do, and then your driving directions at the very end. Okay. And this prevents us from having to manually do it all. Gregory, if you need any help whatsoever with that review plugin, just email me at philmrush@gmail.com and I'll do it. Yep, Rudy, I'll be getting that training as soon as honestly I can. Right now, I've just been so busy. What I'm going to be doing next week is our last week in Google My Business Reloaded. Then I'll be dropping a question like, for instance, who would like some free SEO? And we're going to do a raffle giveaway for the next one. And I've been asking everybody this question, and and I'll probably drop it again, but it was, for instance, what are some niches that you would like to rank in, how to rank in? So I got literally all these different ones: moving company, web design, towing, restoration, remediation, roofing, lawyers, dental, heating and air, or HVAC, chiropractic, dumpster, real estate, plumbing, junk removal, pool builders, electricians, gutter cleaning. I'm literally going to list a bunch of these off in our group here, like I did before, and give away free SEO. And what we're going to do is we're going to literally give away free SEO and say, okay, you got to guess a number. And then that's when everybody drops a number. I'm going to say guess a number from 1 to, let's say, 500 or 700 or whatever. And whoever guesses the closest number near it will win the free SEO. And that's what the next course will be built around. A lot of these niches, let's say plumbers and lawyers and people that say you can never get, most SEOs will tell you it's going to take you at least 6 months or whatever to get ranked. And it's so difficult to get ranked for a locksmith and so difficult for a plumber. We're going to rank that bitch in about 30 days. So just like we did with this other spammy niche that everybody said was hard. So that's what's going to be happening next. But in September as well, I'll be dropping the virtual assistant course, which has 20 plus SOPs. So I hope y'all are getting as much value out of this. I know it's a lot of information, a lot of courses, but I'm trying to give y'all everything that most SEOs keep hidden and keep secret. Okay. All the tools and all the things that work. If there's anything whatsoever that you want me to teach you, just drop that question in our Google My Business group, and I will definitely either make a video or answer the question. So I do my best to answer everybody's questions. Our group is growing rather fast. We're over at 91,000 already. So, but nevertheless, just drop your questions in there. If you would like more information on the tool, you can also email me at philmrush@gmail.com. Or you can also go get the tool. If you're not a part of the pros, go get the tool. And I'm going to drop that in there as well so y'all can get that. If you have any other questions, just let me know. I look forward to help you guys. And as always, I appreciate it. And if there's anything else, just let me know. I appreciate you guys. You guys be blessed. Have a great weekend. And I will see you on Monday. On Monday next week, we're going to be going over CTR manipulation. backlinks, and schema. Those are the last three things I'm covering. Backlink, citation, schema, CTR. We're already top three. We're dominating 3-pack for a 20 to 30 mile radius in St. Louis, Missouri. All right. I'll talk to you guys soon, and I appreciate it. Y'all guys be blessed.